Hey guys, Weird Angle here. You like ceilings? And Lego minifigures? And sweat? Hey guys, it's me, Debbie here, Debbie D. I tried to upload the video last week, I just didn't do it, but if you're a real supporter, you know my old YouTube channel where I just showed all the videos of like all the video games I picked up. I do that still, but now I do it for profit. I do keep some of the things. I have a video game corner over there. Maybe I'll show at the end of the video if I remember. Oh my freaking, I'm sweating. Do you like my shirt? Epic meme, bro. But I have a few bags. I'm gonna go through it. Completely unorganized. So I'm just gonna go through the bags real quick. Show you guys what's up. This first bag, I actually don't think this is all just shipping supplies. I'm pretty certain. Yep, this is all just shipping supplies. So I'm gonna skip this one. I had to pick those up from the Dollar Tree, my man. The next thing. Alright, so this, I'm not showing this whole haul, but I will show this portion of it. Paid $10, and I got another thing, but it's for a pal that's coming over tonight, and I don't know if he's actually going to watch this video before he comes over, so I don't want him to know what it is, so I'm not going to show it, but I got this tripod as a part of it. It was marked at $5. It's brand new, it's in the whatever, everything. And this is just old, I think this is just an old tape camera. Yeah, this isn't really going to work out too well, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work out too well. You know what I'm doing? Maybe a bit more personal. We'll take a seat, I guess. No, I don't like this. It's really hot in my apartment, guys. Hey, y'all. Okay. So it came, I didn't even look. She just said I could just have it. I didn't even really like it. I still don't even want it. What am I going to do with this? This is just an old Handycam. Yeah. It, has a screen. I guess that's cool. And this little thing, is this like a, oh, this is a blower brush. Oh, of course. How could I forget? Alright. Also, oh, so that bag's over here. Pull that open, that's what's me. A lot of this was stuff that was actually for me. Believe it or not, when I go to these yard sales, I'm not just buying stuff to sell. I mean, this stuff is for me as well. I restocked on vitamin water, and then lady sold me all this for $6. I like socks. These socks just have a woman on them, and I realized at the top it says like Queen or something. Oh, it says Boss Lady, and then these ones are just like, I have like 8 of these types of socks, but I think they're cute. Then I also bought a rug for my porch. I mean, that was that. What epic pickups. There is an actually pretty decent pickup, and I will get to that. Not at this second. Alright. From a maybe 8-year-old child. I only noticed the sale because of this Pikachu. I'll normally buy a plush if it's $1. It's something I'm semi-interested in. This is something that will go on the store. I have one of these already, so it's just extra stock. Still good to have. I asked him if he had any Pokemon cards that he wanted to get rid of. He did come out and give me this. It's pretty cool. This go in the folder. And then I bought this lunchbox from him. It's honestly really gross. I think I paid $3 for all that. And then there was also one other thing. Yes. I've seen these around. I think these are pretty cool. These Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They just like, the head switches to the guy. That's literally it. That's all it is. But, whatever. I found this Trubbish in a free pile. I'll just go put it with the rest of my miniature Pokemon. I don't think anyone's too interested in that. I bought this for $1. I bought this TI-83. It's 83. Yeah, 83 plus for $1. She wanted a bit more, but kind of use the fact that the bottom is a little corroded. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. I can just brush that out. It's not terrible or anything, but this is not something I keep. This is something that I will sell online. And then for $3 total, I got this Twisted Tea mug for my friend. Not the same friend, different friend. This Yahtzee handheld, and it must be in the other one. It definitely is. So I'll flip to that real quick. I'll just bring it up later. Bought this from Salvation Army a day or two ago. I don't know if it's still on it. How much was it? $2.99. I wasn't too into the Cabela's gun. I already have a zapper, and I think if I want a gun, that's the one. But I just wanted the Wii remote that was in it. It's in really good condition and stuff, so that's that. This was $5. I thought maybe someone somewhere would want this. I figured this is something I could sell for $5. Also, this is the headset I had when I played Xbox, so it was just kind of cute. From the Savers for $10 a piece, which is sketching me out a little bit. Look, I'm not lying. $10 a piece, which is kind of... I got Persona 3 and Monster Hunter 3. Both are complete. That's pretty dope. I'm not certain if I'm going to keep these or not, though. I've heard these are pretty good, so I'm going to try them out, I think. And then, if I want it, I want it. If not, these resell for pretty good value. So that's the good. We're getting to like the big haul, which I haven't even fully gone through yet. For $1, I got Cooking Mama Cook-Off. This was more for the lady, because she likes some good Cooking Mama, and I don't blame her. Who doesn't like Cooking Mama? So I will keep that one. And then okay, so this was from the sale with the Yahtzee in the cup, just NBA 2K17. I mean, it's in there, and it's in good condition, and for $1, I didn't feel terrible. I didn't feel terrible about paying that. But I went to a sale. So there were several multi-family yard sales, like 2 yard sales. They're spread really far apart. I didn't hit a lot of sales today. I didn't really get a lot of stuff. My last sale, which I wish I posted, maybe I did, or I didn't really look, was a lot better than this one, I think. But I think this lot is okay. I feel very okay about this one. So I went to a sale, and it was just a bunch of like random house bullshit I didn't really care about too much. And they were still, I mean, it was around like 10:30 at this point. They're kind of late to setting up for a multi-family sale that started at 8. But they were bringing out boxes and stuff, and I wasn't thinking too much of it. I wasn't even gonna ask. I was just gonna walk away after looking through some things. And I noticed one of the boxes. I saw some PS1 games, and I immediately walked over to the woman and I was like, "Hey, do you mind if I just take a peek through these?" And she said, "Yeah, absolutely." And I helped her move some of the stuff that wasn't PlayStation stuff out of it. And I was looking through, and I found a PlayStation 2 system, a PS1 system, and some games. Nothing super stellar. I think there's a few handful of decent games in there, but nothing insane, nothing crazy. And then I saw the man come over and put a Game Boy carrying case in there, which had a Game Boy in there and some games. I didn't actually get to look through that because the man scooped it up very quickly and said, "I'm sorry, that's not for sale right now. We have to do some research on that," which whatever. So the man was very busy. So this was actually like a 10-minute conversation, 10-minute long conversation of just him going, grabbing a box, moving a box, talking to me and all that. And I was haggling with him. What do you want for it? What do you want to pay? And at first he wanted to do 60. 60 is a little bit too much. I said I would do 60 if you do the Game Boy as well. And he didn't really want to sell. The man's mother, who's definitely super old, and my girlfriend noticed as well that she was just throwing crazy prices at people. So what would happen, like there was I don't remember what it was exactly, like a boiler or something. Not a boiler, like a teapot. teapot. A woman had asked, how much do you want for this teapot? And the woman said like 45 or something. The man would come over and they'd offer 10 and he'd accept. So it was really like, talk to the guy. Don't talk to that woman. And she had also overheard someone pull the man to the side and say, listen, you got to have your mom go inside because she's making people go away, which is great. And I said I would do the 60 or whatever for all that. And I was talking to the wife at this moment, and the older woman turned around and said, yeah, he's not going to do that. Shut up. Shut up. I'm talking to this person. Give me a minute. Yeah, the man didn't want to sell the Game Boy. Honestly, I wasn't too torn about that. I'm okay with that. That's okay. I didn't see any like Pokemons or anything super. It was just an original Game Boy with about 4 or 5 games, and you know, that's okay. And what had happened was, he asked me what's the offer, and I said I could probably do $30, and I explained to him like PS2, PS1s, they just shit out all the time. Like, this is really old. It would just be a backup for me, which it actually is. This is the PlayStation 2. I might not sell. It is a fat, and I've wanted a fat for a while, so I may keep the PS2. We're gonna see. Battery on condition, all that jazz. One other thing I didn't mention, but I will get to after this. It said 30. It said 35. I said, I will do that. That is fine. For PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, I assume they're complete. Some controllers and about 20 or so games. I felt that was okay. No, why didn't I look through the cords? Why didn't I look through the games? There's a reason for that. It was because when I was going over and I'd asked, can I look through this? There was a younger looking person that started walking towards it and like kind of standing over my shoulder, just kind of like watching me look through the games or whatever. Just watching me like look through the games and whatnot. And I was pretty certain that this person was going to try and jump on this if I didn't jump on it, they were going to jump on it. So I was really trying to be really quick with this transaction, try and really bust it through. And the fact that this person had stayed there through the entirety of our transaction was why I was a bit nervous. And when I said it was like a 10-minute on and off, I'm dead serious. It was a 10-minute on and off just because they were moving, they were setting up, all that, whatever. But yeah, funny thing about that person though is once I made that transaction, the person came up to me and was like, do you buy PlayStation stuff? I have a bunch of that at home I'm not using. I said, yeah, gave him my number, so we'll see. Maybe I'll get a call back from that. That'd be great. But right now, I have all the games in one, and I have the systems right here. I'm going to do the systems first, because this is really the stuff I am curious about. So I'm just going to grab stuff. Here is a Mad Catz Dual Force 2 controller. I already have some of these. I do pair these with my systems. What I'll do is I'll do a first-party controller and then a second-party or a third-party controller. Speaking of first-party controllers, here's a first-party black controller. Just dusty. It's just got to be cleaned up, but I mean, sticks are nice, buttons work. That's good. So far, 2 controllers. This is one that I did see when I was going through. Here is a blue translucent controller. Sticky buttons. Not like pressing, but it's actually something that needs to be washed off. Something that needs to be fixed. I already have a nice blue one, so I do not think I'll be keeping that. These are a whole bunch of cords. I see a 2, 3. Whoa. This is an RF adapter for a Super Nintendo? No, it's a PlayStation 2 one. Wow, okay, that's cool. And another RF adapter. I do see there are the RCA cords though, so that's good. And for the PlayStation 1, we do have a DualShock controller here. Man, I mean, the PlayStation controller is not my favorite controller, but I mean, they knocked it out of the park, really, especially for the first controller. So there's that, and then here is, oh shit, I have never seen this. This is a PlayStation 1 branded controller, but it looks ASCII enhanced pad. Okay, cool. I'm not complaining about that. I might keep this, actually. Let's see. I don't have any turbo controllers. I just never really want one, I guess. And then, okay, another black controller. This one's real dusty. This one really needs a cleaning. That's good. And then I think the last two cords here are two power. Here, there's one power cable. Here is a car charger for. Here's a car charger. It is some form of something. And then, this is something I was curious about. What is this? Okay, so this is for an audio. Okay, so what I think this may be a DVD player. And that might be what the charger thing went to. Here is, what is this called? Two-way splitter. Jesus Christ. And then, the consoles themselves. I just want to see if there's a disc in there. With the PlayStation 1 original model. Pretty cool. And then, as I said before, PS2 fat. The expansion bay cover is on there. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave that there. Seems to be in great condition. Jesus, this is in really good condition. I may be keeping this. Very nice. And then I also was very excited about this. An 8GB Nyko memory card. Don't have one of those. But that was cool. One thing that, I think the Switch, I'm just complaining. I was gonna say there's not enough color in these newer consoles, but that is really not true. There's like a whole bunch of colored variants for everything. Alright, so here's one thing. I'm gonna start going through the games now. I'm gonna go through them because I have not actually looked and checked it all. Gran Turismo 2, greatest hits. The disc is in great condition. Madden 08, Scott the Woz, where you at? Again, great condition here. Gran Turismo 1, greatest hits. Why? Alright, I'm gonna put that back. That's in good condition, except the front case is cracked. That's okay. I have about a billion cases, I think. Put that there. Next game is ATV Off-Road Fury 2, which is terrible because I see it all the time. That's really it. There's nothing. It's a fine game. I suck at it. Ford Racing 3. Yeah, this is basically, we got a bunch of like, not the best stuff, but GTA Vice City, I think. I can't really see right here. I have GTA 3 over there. I think my Vice City, the way I have, a different game was in here. Because the Vice City was in here, and then NHL 04. Let me put that to the side. The poster was never taken out. The manual's in here. Sweet. I definitely have a Vice City copy, but I also think it's greatest hits, so I may be replacing it. Motocross Mania 3. Pretty sick. All the discs have been in pristine condition. Alright, here is a PS1 game. NFL Game Day 98. Case is crap, if you haven't noticed. Now the PS1 cases here are pretty bad, but the discs, again, are in great condition. Jak and Daxter 1, greatest hits. I do not have this game, so I may be keeping this, because I know Jak and Daxter, that's something. Powerdrome Sealed. I know that's nothing super crazy, but just cool to find a sealed game at a yard sale. That's not like newer, I guess. I've never seen this. Pride FC Fighting Championships. I'm gonna have to do some research on this. Most likely it is just another sports game, but pretty interesting. Looks pretty legit. Madden 04. This was my Madden when I was a child on the GameCube, and I will wait to get it on the GameCube until I keep it in my collection. I'm just gonna grab the rest of the PlayStation 2 games. All right, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 05. I know one of these Tiger Woods games is kind of legit, but I don't think it's that one. We'll see. Oh, my eye. I got something in my eye. Madden 03. Madden 03. From my eye. Okay. Ratchet and Clank. I have one of the Ratchet and Clanks somewhere. I have a Ratchet and Clank somewhere. It's another situation where it may straight up just be a greatest hits that I will replace. Madden 06. 2 copies. 2 copies of Madden 06. This one is gross. Jesus Christ. So, I mean, if you need Madden 06 copies, I'm your dude. And then for the PS1 games, I felt like there was way more. There definitely was. And Driver. Okay, this case is actually pretty fine. Disc is also okay. Real Fishing. Okay. That disc is in good condition. Greatest hits though. Spec Ops Ranger Elite falling out of the case. The disc has a few scratches, but it is a-okay. This was the one I was the most excited about. Easily. Something happened. Resident Evil Survivor. And so here's okay. Jesus. Okay. All right. I remember because this was the first game that I went through because this was the one I was like, oh shit, like this game is something. Resident Evil Survivor is looking amazing. I honestly have never heard of this game. So I'll have to do some research on this, but I figure it's gotta be something. And then Polaris Snowcross as well. Good condition. And that's it. I do think that this last lot was the highlight. And I'm pretty happy. With everything, all things considered. So thanks for checking it out. It's going live now. We're going live. If I do these, I'm gonna try and do these, if anything, more for just just to remind myself of what I'm picking up. I will probably keep this lunchbox. I'll clean it up and keep it. I don't know. Thanks for watching, I guess. Really quick, if you're still watching here, thanks for watching. But I will show my little, like, video game corner. I know it's really badly lit, but, like, consoles are there, games there. All my Pokemon cards are down there, TV. It's bad. Bye.